Hey everyone, I wanted to share something. Yesterday morning, I get up, I come outside, and my tire is going flat. So I go up to the QT and I pump it up. And as I'm pumping it up, I'm like, okay, I can hear this air coming back out. So I see a slit and like this staple in my tire. So I'm like, oh my goodness, like I gotta call my dad. And so I called my dad. He said he was at home, and I was so happy. He was like, telling me to explain to him what was going on, and I told him. So me, being Tisa, don't know what to do. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run home real quick, and I'm going to get some bubble gum, and I'm gonna put bubble gum over the hole because I'm thinking the bubble gum gonna hold the air in the tire until I get to my dad's. So anyways, I go to my dad's, and on the way there, all I'm thinking is this. It's as long I'm not worried about this tire, I'm not worried if it go flat while I'm driving. My mind was, if I could just get to my dad, he gonna make it all right. And when I got there, he ended up trying to fix it. When he fixed it, he plugged it, and then the air just shot right back out. So he was like, baby girl, you're gonna have to change this to your spare tire and go get a new tire. I was like, okay, daddy. So anyways, to make a long story short, after that, we ended up talking, and we were talking for like 6 hours because I was trying to explain to my dad how much he meant to me, that I still see him as my hero, that he's been so good to me. Everything that he did when I was little to now, that he's deposited into me, like the fruits are manifesting in my life, and I really appreciate him and how much I love him. Like, I'm in love with him. And so that turned into like us talk for like 6 hours. I mean, we were talking about Jacob, we were talking about Jesus praying in the garden, drinking the cup of suffering, and we were also talking about the walls of Jericho. Like, my dad was giving me insight on some of the words, what they mean in the Hebrew. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, I've always, to me, my dad has always been the smartest man I've known because of this reason. Like, and for us to spend so much time, like, we were both, it even rained on us, we were still standing out there talking. We got thirsty, then my daddy go and he gets some juice that froze over in the freezer, and he put it in the microwave and unthawed it. I'm like, for real, daddy, but I'm thirsty, so we finna drink this today. So anyways, I just wanted to share that to say this. When we take our eyes off of Jesus, off of God, and we put our eyes on our circumstance, then we begin to, these emotions begin to set in, that you worry, that you get impatient, that you begin to doubt, and you get discouraged. All of these different emotions kick in. But the moment that you put your eyes on your Heavenly Father, it just seems like no matter what, it's going to work out. Why? Because you know that your Father, as long as you can keep seeking Him, as long as you can get to Him, you can trust and you can believe, and you just have that mustard seed of faith, that everything gonna work out. It don't matter what nobody else say, because your eyes are on the true prize. And that's what it was for me. At first, I immediately started to panic and just get nervous and freak out. But then I'm like, wait a minute, let me call my dad. And my dad explained to me that I had to first trust my Heavenly Father and have faith in Him before I could have it in my earthly father. And I'm like, you're right, Dad. Because all I know is on the way to his house is, I don't care if you go flat. I don't care. I'm going to ride on this road, because why? I'm just going to make it to my daddy. If that's the only thing I'm focused on right now, is I'm going to make it to my daddy with a smile on my face, with air coming out of my tire as I'm going. Why? Because I know as long as I can get to my dad, everything is going to be all right. So I hope this encouraged you guys today. I hope it blesses you. And I just thank you for allowing me to even be able to speak into your life if this benefits you. So as always, I love you. I love you. I love you.